back. This is going to be part 3 of how we make Dr. Octopus's tentacles. Like I said, I'm in the very first video, I'm just going to show you guys how to do this with one complete arm. I'll show you exactly how to get the 4 arms attached. And that's also something I wanted to talk about. This, again, I keep knocking this over. Party fouls all around. God, what a troublemaker I am. This one is from another one I'm working on, but this will kind of show you guys how to get the 4 pieces on there, how you want them to sort of look. So it's going to be like that, roughly. I know that's different mixel parts, but it's the same premise. I know, Batman head, everybody's going to be like, oh my god, what did you do? Yes, I think of myself like a bit of a Frankenstein with Legos, but as you'll see, it'll be just the same process to get things attached as it was on the singular one. So that'll let you get all 4 right around, and it should look a little like this. Now, whether you want to start there you go. See? Already sealed. It doesn't take long when you use this glue. You just have to make sure you do it right and hold it still for a minute, and then it's hard to make yourself set it down, but you got to set it down and just leave it be for a while. But anyways, you can do this one of 2 ways. You can either choose to make all of one tentacle first and then do the same thing. I find it's easier to do just one at a time and pay attention to it. But it's good to multitask because that'll help you kill time and make it easier. Make it like the time goes by faster. So anyways, that's the tentacles we have so far. So we just keep doing the same thing. Rinse, repeat. Cut up mixel parts, different ones, have different ways to do it. But the premise comes to the same thing. You just want a little bit of space left where the ball, on the piece that has the actual ball joint. See? Same premise. Then the other side cut off, it'll look just like that. You take your scissors, cut it like so. And then you take it, you're going to attach it right here. Now, mine's not completely dry, so if I screw up here, I'm an idiot. So just recommendation, wait longer than I do, ladies and gentlemen. Don't try to do this all at once. Take your time. Always turns out better when you take your time. But as you can see, you just keep basically attaching joint after joint until you get it as long as you want. I go for about 7 of the joints total, and that includes, oh no, I think it's 8. There's 7 for the actual joints, and then the 8th is where you make the claw attached to it. Now, what I'm going to do here in a minute is probably skip to showing you all how to make the claw, how to get it all set up and ready. It's probably better that I do manage that early. Yeah, and this sucker doesn't want to seal. So, give me one. Yep, I'll fix that here in a minute. There we go. So that's what it'll look like at joint number 3. Now at this point, you'll definitely need to set it aside and let it dry for a little bit. Give it like 10 minutes and it should be fine. Just make sure you give it the 10 minutes. Now, what I'm going to go ahead and start doing and showing you all is the actual claws for the tentacles. Sorry, I zoned out there. So we're going to take, this one feels nice and sturdy. And that's one of the best things too, is making sure your mixel joints feel sturdy. Like it's not difficult, but they're stronger. It's harder to move them. That helps you a lot when you want to get the posability right. This another one, a different style, but as you can see, you just basically keep cutting the same. Whoop! And operator error again. Apparently, that just wants to happen a lot right now while I'm making this, but I don't exactly have the sturdiest camera mount right now. So anyways, keep doing the same thing. You'll want a ton of these. You'll need like 24 total, no joke. And that's to get all of the tentacles at 8. Ah, there we go. Making it. Come on now. There we go. So, but like I said, you'll need to do this a lot. Like a lot. The Dr. Octopus I made, this one, well, you can't see him very well, but this one took quite a while to make, like several days worth of attentive time and being very, very patient and taking it very, very slowly. There we go. So, this will be the start for your claw, is just like this here. So then, what you're going to do, the very first thing I would recommend is getting the stud glued on. So, you just cut it up a little, make sure you can get it as flat as possible. That's going to make this part easier. You get as center of it as you can. Get a nice big dollop of glue. Then you'll take a regular stud, in this case red, glue it on right here. Speaking of which, personally, I think the green looks a little better on Doc Ock because it makes so much sense from the comic stuff. I've loved the movie, the Raimi movies, all of them. Spider-Man 2, oh God, I grew up on those. But personally, I think it would look a little better if it was just a green core, just because Dr. Octopus's color scheme has always been like green, obvious green. But your current result should look a little something like this. Mine's being stubborn and doesn't want to dry and seal right. So I got to add a little bit more glue, like you just saw, to make sure I get it right. So, but as you can see, that's what it looks like for now. I'm going to go ahead and cut this video off. You'll be able to catch what to do next in the next video. So go ahead and play that one.